Hey guys, this is Dan. Welcome to the channel. Today we'll be discussing about crypto and why it has not been going high. I have no idea why it's going high. I don't normally make videos. I'm getting a lot of incoming comments about the 2070 Super and about mining, and I'll try to get into it. Just a note, I'm not that good at explaining videos, so I'll try my best. So for me, I have the 2070 Super. I got it in August, and it's been doing pretty well. It's not the best for mining. You can always get the RTX 3000 series, maybe a 3060, 3060 Ti, 3070, 80, or 90, but just note that it's pretty expensive. You'll probably be spending anywhere between $400, $500 for the 3060s, and then all the way up to like $1,500, $2,000 for the 3090. So just to note, the GPU market is a tad crazy, just a bit. So what I'm using to mine I use two different programs. I use NiceHash over here. So when I bring it up, this is the application. And NiceHash is similar to like mining on your own, except you're basically trading your hash power to other people in order to mine. So I usually have my everything set up with my wallet in the settings over here. And this is my wallet address for mining to Bitcoin through Ethereum and other coins. And my electric rate is okay. So what I like to pair up with this is this program called MSI Afterburner. And it's like the best program you can possibly use, or based on whatever other people say, to edit your power based on your GPU and your settings instead of having to go all the way into the BIOS settings. So you have the power limit, the temperature limit, the core clock, the memory, and the fan speed. I usually like to have everything set up, but I'm just going to show you what it would look like. So my 2070 Super, I should be making anywhere between $3 to $4, give or take, maybe $3.50. I don't know how what the market looks right now. So I would usually press play. The plugin would pop up a command prompt. It got all the system settings already set up for me, and then it would just start mining. And then over here, you would see your current profitability and whatever amount that was unpaid since the last session. And usually this part will get paid out over time. Currently, the price for one Bitcoin is 49,742 if you hover over it. And I'm currently making about $3.29. Is this the net? Maybe it's a net. I don't know. Let me double check. This is not the net profit. That is the pure income that's coming in, $3.20. If I remember correctly, Ethereum, the blockchain, the levels were getting harder. And the price has dropped significantly from $2,000 to like whatever it is, in the $1,400, $1,500 for Ethereum. And Ethereum's like the really like the best coin out there to mine and make a profit off of it. But you can mine other coins. So along with MSI Afterburner, to prevent this from going over 70 Celsius, usually what I like to do is I like to reduce the power up. Then take the little click here. I'm gonna unclick that. It usually links to both of them. I like to bring it all the way to around 80, 82% and keep the temperature limit around 72. This way I'm withdrawing the power from the GPU so that it can work properly. The core clock, I like to bring it up to about 800, 805, give or take. Yeah, I'm just going to click it. And then the oh, no, don't do this. Bring the core clock to about 100. I'm so sorry. I'm thinking it's the memory. And bring the memory to about, let's say 900. It can never go above, for the 2070, like around 2200, 2500. So after I press the check, it'll usually adjust the fan. But if it doesn't adjust the fan according to your overclock settings in MSI Afterburner, you can just double click the auto. Unclick the auto, make sure it's not blue. You click here and then put in your fan speed. For me, I like to put it just at 70. Really keeps it nice and cool, and you'll see the temperature on the right here is going to start to drop. That's the GPU temperature in my computer. I got a 140 millimeter fan on the front and 120 millimeter fan on the back. And in the middle, I have the Dark Rock Pro 4, which has two fans in the middle, and it's basically almost right next to the 2070 Super. So I'm getting a constant airflow coming from the front of the computer all the way into the back, so it's keeping that computer nice and cool. Now, anywhere between 60 Celsius and 70 Celsius is like the sweet spot for mining. So if it goes to around, if it goes anywhere under 70 Celsius, you're okay. And maybe around 77 to 80 Celsius, you may be damaging your card. And anything above 80 Celsius, I suggest you to stop. you can keep going, but you may damage your card where it will be unable to power up or possibly break down. It's not really fun. Now, this is what I usually do. I'm with the overclock settings, I'm making around $3.14. That's the income before electricity. What else can I go into? This is basically what I use for my overclock. I can use different. I have my profile settings down here in like 5. Press the check mark. The power limit 85, 72 for the Celsius limit. You can put it 75 if you want to, but 72 usually would like to keep it. It'll always stay under the 68 Celsius mark. And this is like no core clock, but it'll control your fan and your power, so you're not consuming a lot of electricity as you run along. You can see over here, this is where the wattage comes in, the power, and how many megahashes I'm getting. Over here, shows just around 40 to 42 megahash a second. Now, I'm going to keep mining overclock. This is what I like to keep it at. I'm going to stop mining. And aside from mining a nice hash, you can use PhoenixMiner, and you just click over here. I usually have it downloaded from the web, and if I want to mine on Ethereum through or whatever coin supports Ethash, I would just come into here. I would click a pool, maybe. I would edit it. I would throw in my wallet address for whatever I'm mining to. This is the name. This is the VRAM. This is the port and the pool in which you're going to be mining to, and then the coin, whatever it is. And it's usually already set up in a PhoenixMiner. All you have to do is just put in the wallet address, and you're all set up to go. You can put in more settings. They have like a little log over here where it'd say README, and it would tell you all about like the wallet and how I mine it. But I can always go complicated, but I like to just go easy. No point. Maybe a little less on the developer's fees, but it can't be helped. A lot of people have been talking about that new coin, Dogecoin. It's not technically new. It's been around for a while. What I like to do is I like to go to Unminable. And it's exactly PhoenixMiner, except it's easier. It's visually easier for people who are new to mining. And you would select your GPU or whatever CPU you're going to be mining with. I'm usually mining with Doge. I make around like 55, 57 coins of Doge a day with my 2070 Super. This is my wallet address. And I have a referral code. And this is the referral code. I use O2JA-7RSW. And by putting in this code, you can actually lower the fees from 1% to 0.75%. This way, when you're withdrawing into your wallet, you're actually earning more than the developer usually takes out when you withdraw your coins. So I usually go to the website over here, and apologize, I have all these things, all my apps are open. I like to keep things nice and organized. If you want to learn how to do this, it's really simple. Right-click here, add to new tab, create a new group, and then name that color, and then this is the whatever group, and then you have a group. You can just take it, and you can drag it in, and then it just closes right up. And so you don't see the other tab. This is mineable. And if I want to go, this is the main website. This is where you go to check all your coins and what coins you do want to mine. So I have it over here at Dogecoin. You basically put in your Doge address, and then it would take you to part of mineable where you would see how many coins you're getting, so forth and so on. I can go into my crypto over here. I can show you. Currently, I have around 11 coins. If I refresh that, it's not going to auto-refresh. Okay, it is 1098 back from over here. So I would click start. Once I put in a referral code, the address, put this one in, and you'll get a fee. Fees will be cut a little lower. I press start. And there's my address. That's the current balance. And then give it a little bit of time. It's going to calculate your current hash rate. Give it around 10 or 15 minutes. Mine's already set up, so it's going to just start. Like as soon as I press the start button, it's going to take like a minute or two, and it's going to start up. This is the advanced settings. This is a high setting. This is a low setting. So it's basically the power usage. The more power it consumes, the better, the more coins you will make in a day. And the lower power, lower coins in a day. You understand. For those who have mining cards under 3 gigabytes, you would select ETC hash. But over 4 gigabytes, I have an 8 gigabyte card. It's a 2070 Super. I would use Ether hash. And that's just the mining algorithm. You can just leave this. It doesn't matter. And this is the referral code I put in. And this really, really helps you out when you want to mine. If you want to use mine, you can. It can work. You can also use your own. But if you want to support me, just put that in when you're mining Doge and you're all set. This is only for Doge. It's only for Dogecoin. Okay. and I already have it all set up. I'm making around with my overclock settings, and it's keeping at 51 Celsius, which is nice, but it hasn't started exactly mining yet. So it's just calculating everything. I make around 33. Usually I make around 40 megahash. Now, I do apologize if I stutter a lot. I don't mean it. I'm not used to making videos. I'll try to help you guys out the best I can. The settings are always different, but I would suggest to maybe update your BIOS for your motherboard, check for compatibility between your GPU and the hardware you're using. If you're having an issue, just restart your computer or check your antivirus program, see if they're limiting stuff for you, but it's most likely just compatibility between the card and your computer. If it's giving you if it's still giving you a hard time, there's something wrong with your card. Throw it out immediately. No, don't actually throw it out immediately. This is what I use for if I want to check all the coins on the market. It's coin market cap. You can see the ranking based on their how popular they are. Bitcoin is always on the top, as always. It's just under 50,000, but that's to be expected. There's a little bit of a pullback. I remember seeing it around like 45,000, and I missed the train. I was gonna get in, I couldn't get in, and came right back up. Ethereum is second, and Cardano. A lot of people mining and buying this coin. Apparently, there's some sort of backstory. I don't know the whole details, but if you want to get into Cardano, you can. I'm not too familiar with it. I just know that it's gone a whole lot up since December of 2020. 14 cents all the way to $1.13. This is why I'm mining Doge, just in case Doge somehow just pops from like 5 cents all the way to $1. That'd be a dream. That would be a dream. So this is all okay. You can do all this. We just take that off here. And see, it teaches you over here for unminable PhoenixMiner. There's the address, and this is how you set it up in PhoenixMiner. There's a little link where you can click it, and this is where you would download the PhoenixMiner folder. Just note that when you do download it, if you have an antivirus software or Windows Defender on, it will detect it as a false positive, which means that it thinks it's a virus and it's going to try and remove it from your computer, or it already has. So what you want to do is you want to exclude it from your system so that it doesn't detect it. So over here you have the PhoenixMiner 5.5C, and this is the download link right over here. I'm going to try and highlight this for you. You can see. You could probably see it already, but there. Okay. And basically you would download that. It'll be in a zip file. You unzip it, and then you would have the folder over here called PhoenixMiner, and then you would have everything over here ready to go. I also use Gminer if I want to just do some mining with some other altcoins, but most likely I use PhoenixMiner when I really want to like get into a coin. As far as a wallet goes, you can get a paper wallet from their main websites for Doge, Ravencoin, Ethereum, etc., 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 Bitcoin. You could go, if you want to just like check everything out, you can go to bitcoin.org, and you can choose your wallet and basically just go through the step-by-step process. Let's say you don't want a mobile wallet, you want a desktop wallet. I'm using Windows. Hardware wallet, you can. I'm using software for now. Click next. Let's say you're totally new, your experience. Let's say I'm new, you click next. And I'm not even going to go into any of this. Click next, click next. And then it would basically show you wallets for Windows based on new, or if you want to do experience, and these are all the wallets you can choose from. Electrum is pretty good. It's pretty popular with Bitcoin and Ethereum and other stuff. What I'm using to store my Dogecoin from working with Unminable is I'm using Atomic Wallet over here. And to prevent you guys from seeing the password, I'm actually going to pause the video for a split second. Hey guys, I was just talking for the next 5 minutes, realizing that it was still paused and it was not recording, so my bad, I'm sorry. You probably won't see it, but I just wasted 5 minutes of recording. So basically, this is Atomic Wallet. It is a desktop wallet. It's not synchronized with a cloud or anything, so you can't really like go on your phone and get the wallet and go into it. You probably can if you have your 12 word phrase and stuff, but I'm not even going to go into it. So this is Doge. I've not been mining a lot. I'm mining for a couple of days. I want to make sure I'm ahead of the game. I have about 162 Doge. Not a big deal. But basically you go over here, click receive. You'd find your Doge address. Feel free to send me a few Doge if you want to, if you're an experienced miner, if this helped you out. But you would click copy, right? And then you would just, I'm going to exit out. I don't have to click exit. I can just exit out and it'll automatically lock it. And then I would throw it into Unminable or into your PhoenixMiner, into your wherever your wallet is for Doge or for Ethereum. Basically, this is what it'll look like again. Remember, just here's the wallet. You just put the address right here. You don't have to change anything else as long as the pool is the same and you know what coin you're mining. You don't have to worry about the rig name or anything. And if you're a passive miner like me, you would just throw in your address and you're all set to go and double click it. You'd run it as administrator and click yes, and then it would just run it and it would continue. Now this is probably going to fail because I have not updated the pool settings and everything in a while. It's failing already. I have not updated it, so make sure everything is up to date before you start to run things and make sure everything's set in the settings. I think this is about it. I think this is all I can offer. I'm not too sure. I do not edit my videos. I like to keep it straight to the point and not hit around like over the clock. Now, as far as the stock market goes, I'm normally like just talk about crypto and I'm not giving any financial advice, but it's been crashing for the past couple of days. But that does not mean it's not a bad thing. You can buy in if you want, if you have the money to do it. This is probably as low as they're going to get. If I remember correctly, the 2021 whatever profits they made in 2021 for the whole stock market is basically gone. So if you want to get in and probably maybe ride it back up, you can. But everything is for sale. Everything's going for cheap. So that's just basically about it. I'm going to leave this to mine. I'm going to leave this open. Even though it was closed, it still had my overclock settings. See, I'm just under 60 Celsius, and that's good for me. And over time, the calculated hash rate will meet your current hash rate. And then it will slowly rise from there. And this updates every so often. And anytime you want to go back and check things, you just click on your website over here. The little link over here. It'll show you your address. It'll show you the code that you can use to reduce the mining feed up here. These are your mining, and this is your mining rewards, and then you're all set up to go. And this is Unminable. I'll leave a link in the description for all you guys if you need little bits of information here and there. I'll leave a few referral codes. If you want to support me, I'll leave my address down below. And again, thanks for hanging with Stan. And I'll see you later. How do I stop this? I've completely forgotten how to record videos in the past year. Let's see, if I press F7,